on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em, go, get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em, go, get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Go, get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em, go, get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em, go, get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em, go, get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Go, get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em, go, get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em, go, get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em, go, get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound.
Yo, it is the My Dogs Podcast, where our opinions are simply our opinions. We got my boy TP up there with his new look. We got Shaba over there, Mr. Marcus D. And we got Pops. How's it going, Pops, a.k.a. Coach? So, we're going to get into, sorry we had a late show going on tonight, technical difficulties. We ain't going to say who. But anyway, let's get started. With this lawsuit by the city of Cleveland. Let's start off with you, TP. What's your honest thoughts?
Hey, tell me about it. What lawsuit you talking about? What's going down?
There's a law, the Modell lawsuit. I went further more into the lawsuit about they trying to get into more of a fight, trying to keep the team in Cleveland, right there at the lakefront, mainly. And they trying to make it have a fighting chance, basically.
I mean, they can sue all they want. I mean, there ain't really nothing for me to say. The Browns is gone. Brook Park, here we come. 2028, 2029, we coming. Y'all can sue all y'all. Y'all can do say that money. Say that money for what y'all gonna do there, or give it to me. Lawyers cost a lot of money. Say your money, Cleveland. Hey, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Cleveland, it's winter time. Them roads about to have a lot of potholes. Sell your money and fix your roads up. How about that, Cleveland?
All right. I was expecting a little bit more emotion from you today, TP. No witty comebacks.
This a moot point for me. There's nothing they can do, so it ain't really nothing to talk about unless y'all give me something that they can actually use or do to keep us there. Then we could talk about it. But if they legally can't do nothing, what's there to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, D, what's your honest thoughts? What's your honest thoughts, D? I mean, I know you got a lot of thoughts about that. You said it earlier before the show started. You said you had a lot of thoughts about it. What is your honest opinions about this blasphemy lawsuit, which is not going to let the city of Cleveland win, obviously?
First of all, I like to say, to all the Browns fans, man, I love y'all. Now, let's get to it. You know, we rocking the wigs and we letting you know it is what it is. So this is like TP said, it's a kind of a moot point. But what the city of Cleveland should have done, maybe they just want to check. The Haslems are very familiar about these type lawsuits. This happened before in Columbus. You know, so this is more about a settlement, getting a exit review paycheck. You know, say they want to get something back from the Browns about to leave. It's like TP said, they gone. It don't matter. They can go through all court they want. They want to get some compensation, and I understand that. But my thing is this: to throw a monkey wrench. If you want $120-something million for leaving, and this is exactly what the city's going to do. If the city does win this and they get this settlement, which is usually what happens, let's say they get $120-something million. One of the reasons they're going to say, hey, it's because these businesses are going to lose money. Okay, so you give every goddamn dollar to the business. And we already know the city not going to do that. So if you take something like Panini's or Whataburger that's down there, and they're going to say, well, we estimate that we're going to lose $4 million in losses. You know what the city going to do? Well, we only got $400,000 for you. The city going to keep 80-90% of that money. They're not going to kick that money back to them the way they was. So if I was Jimmy, I said, okay, cool. We'll do it, but we're going to pay the companies ourselves. And watch what the city do then. This is capitalism at its finest. You know what I'm saying? So you can sit there and say that, and then they go say, well, you guys still got the Cavs and the Guardians. We don't estimate that you're going to lose that. The city, man, Bibb is something else, man. But it's like he said, it's going to happen. Deal with it and keep it moving.
Okay. I'm a little shocked, D. You know, I thought she was gonna go a real low blow, like, you know, they you know, the city want to be a bunch of gold diggers, you know, get some money.
Like I said, this is Bibb's campaign.
You going in
the team?
There you go.
Oh, I'm going in and out.
You good now? You good now?
Y'all having mic problems.
I don't know. Tonight is crazy, but
Tonight
is yeah. Can you hear me now?
You going in and out now?
What?
There you go. There, just keep it. There you go.
How you think about this lawsuit?
This is crazy.
Well, as I said before about this lawsuit, whether it happens or not, it really doesn't even matter to me at this point. There's going to be the smart thing, and this is how these things normally get sorted out. There's probably going to be some sort of land swap, and so that way the city can maintain some type of tax base. That's the easiest way to ensure that you can still say they're actually in the city of Cleveland, which they won't be, but there's enough land over there by the airport to figure this out. Okay. They can figure it out. They can still call them the Cleveland Browns. They'll still basically be in the city proper, but the bulk of the business district and all the rest of that stuff will be in Brook Park. As long as the city can ensure that they can receive some type of consistent compensation, it will not be a one-time payout. That won't help them any. They're going to have to get some consistent compensation, and the only way they can do that is if they figure out a way where they can tax them. And they do these land swaps and these annexation agreements and stuff all the time. You know, they just have to figure out a way to do it, and that's what the courts will do. Now, and the question is whether this law is even valid. It hasn't really been tested all like that. I know there were some rumblings with it down in Columbus, but this is the first time where it's really going to be pressed, and the name and the law is based upon something that happened here. So the outcome, the expectation of the outcome is different than maybe what would have happened down in Columbus. So we're going to set a precedent, because if it sticks here, then you're going to see other cities across the nation have other legislation like this in order to maintain their franchises moving forward. Because, you know, Al Davis started this long ago when he decided he wanted to take the Raiders wherever he wanted to go and couldn't nobody stop him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we'll see how this stuff ends up, you know, over time. But it's going to be a land swap. It's going to be some type of compensation agreement, and it's going to be a long-term compensation agreement. This will not be something that'll be a one-shot deal.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you. Can you hear me?
Oh, D.
What is going on, man?
There you go.
Understand? Y'all hear me now?
No.
In and out, brother.
Mike
Burger.
check. Damn, man. This is crazy. Can you hear me now?
Oh.
Wow.
You gotta turn it up. Some.
You got a shortage.
You got a shortage,
Yeah.
player. No.
It's tripping on me tonight. Well, go ahead, keep moving.
Okay, wait, no, we can hear you now. Just ask him what you just asked him, D.
Oh, so you can hear me now?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
I
you.
hear you.
I don't know what the hell happened, but anyway. So, Coach, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm. Damn, we lost you, D.
We just
You gonna have to put it in sign language, bro.
it's that hair.
Okay. Hey, just tag me in, D. All right, there we go.
So what did he ask? What did he ask, Jordan?
I couldn't hear him, but I think he was. He asked something about. I couldn't hear him because he went in and out. He went in and out so fast. So, but I wanted to say, I think that it is a interesting scenario going on. I was watching the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, and Jay Crawford was pretty much straight up. He was like, the city of Cleveland's not gonna win this case, and he was like, the reason why they're not gonna win this case because basically they not really moving from Cleveland. They just moving right down the street, basically from like 10 to 15 minutes down the road. So I was like, okay, so it's obviously a money thing. So everybody knows it's gonna be a money thing.
I think here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I was telling Coach,
Mm-hmm.
do you think they should have just taken that money that they was going to refurbish the old stadium and maybe invested it in the new stadium for residuals? That's what I want to say.
Unless there was just going to be a new stadium there, I don't think throwing good money after bad don't help nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would have got a return though if from years to come. Now they just looking for a one day payout. That's my thing.
Now, if they reconfigured the stadium, figured out a different way to use it, made it smaller, you go get a UFL team, any of that type of stuff. You can find other things to put there. It's not going to generate the type of revenue that you want, but it's still a viable facility. Now, as far as how these laws and stuff is going to work, well, we have to look at what is state, what is city, and what is county. Now, this is a state law that was passed, this Modell law, okay? But we don't know if it's city specific or if it's county specific, okay? We can say the Browns represent all of Northeast Ohio, but its ultimate interest is Cleveland, Ohio, okay? So depending on how they define the law, Brook Park and Cleveland are two different cities. It may say in the language, the city of origin, not the county of origin, not the state of origin. So these are going to be sticking points that they're going to have to go over when this thing gets to court. And they're going to go back and forth about that because we know it's a regional team. It's not necessarily a city team.
So Pops, do you think this lawsuit is going to hinder them from building the building? Because they said it's supposed to, the lease is up like what, 2027, 2028?
It's going to be up in 2028. So depending on how quickly they want this building fixed. First of all, I don't think the new stadium will be up before 2028, 2029. I don't see it open until about 2030 because this is going to take an extra year or two to drag this through court. And then so they're going to kind of force the Browns to extend an extra year to stay into the current stadium. Honestly, I believe that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Unless they're going to go play in Columbus, there's no other place for them to go.
I mean,
I think they'll take that.
Court, we can't build nothing just because it's in court. We can build it. We might
can
not be able
build
to
it,
play in it,
but you can build it. I want you to think about it. If you build it without having your I's dotted and your T's crossed, and it turns out the city of Cleveland just by chance wins, you got a stadium sitting out someplace that you can't really use in the way that you want to. So
I
you
think
don't build
I
it
think
till
they'll
you have
settle it.
securities.
I think they'll settle it. They'll settle it way before that. They're gonna give Cleveland that money and they're gonna keep it moving. They already did it.
Right.
They're gonna settle it and keep it moving.
I got a question for y'all. So the companies that they so-called act like they care about, that's downtown, the businesses and all that stuff, are they getting any incentives to put their business downtown around the stadiums or downtown? Are they getting any incentives to be down there? Because if not, when and why are they putting them in there like, oh, these companies are going to lose money? I mean, you trying to tell me I can't move? I mean, I can move my company wherever I want. I mean,
Right.
Well, yes and no. Yes and no. That's not quite how the world works. So if you're getting any type of federal subsidies, government subsidies, which in fact that stadium has used government subsidies, you just can't get up and roll out like that. You are attached to the hip from whoever is giving you some money.
Yeah.
You know, just because you got a contract with them and the contract expires, you still have some obligation with them because of the tax money that's being infused, not just into your facility, but directly into your pocket some type of way. So you just can't get up and roll out like that. It makes sense that you should get up and be able to do what you want to do, but it's not going to be that easy. You know,
why is the mayor in Cleveland the only time they got money is when an owner want to leave? But when an owner, they've been trying to get a stadium since like 2018, 17, 19, and they've been getting turned down.
I can answer that one. I think that's an easy answer. I think the easy answer to that is we've already set a precedent that we'll pay for it. So if you told the owner, I ain't paying, you on your own, if that's what you really want, then it's really the onus on the owner. And it's not like he can't afford it, because he can. But why should he, when I know I got other partners that I can go to and have them pay? I don't have to pick up that tab. But for all but you think about it. Everything else that he's gonna build down there, that he's gonna develop, that's his.
Cool.
So if all that is his,
who is his?
Haslam.
Okay.
If he go out and he build all that out in Brook Park, that's his money. That's not taxpayer money. So why can't he build the stadium the same way he gonna build up the complex around the stadium? That's the question.
But Coach, this is
want that dome.
This is a rental agreement. You know what I'm saying? They rent Brown State. They rent it. So all that responsibility for all the taxes and the annexes and all that, that's on the city. The main thing. But TP was talking.
He gets the parking, he gets possessions, he gets all that.
But TP.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. TP was talking about the businesses. He was talking about the outside business, like you said, Panini's, Whataburger, those companies. How are they gonna get the money? And I said, if you're gonna stick it to the man in the lawsuit and you settle, I said we're gonna pay them directly. See, and I said I think the city's gonna just say, you know what, we'll handle it. And they just go tell them, we're gonna keep majority of the money. That's my thing. You know,
I couldn't do that. That's not smart business.
That's
not smart business.
Coach, you're right, but this is Cleveland. This is Cleveland, though.
No, I'm not. I hear what you're saying. What you're saying is an issue of fairness. But what's fair in business? So they're not getting nothing now. So why am I gonna give them something? What I'm giving you is the opportunity to stay open. If I can keep the stadium down there, I'm not turning back around and paying you money to keep you open, and then a year later you're gonna close anyway.
Right.
No, I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance to stay open. You can vie for yourself at this point, but I'm not about to pay you no money just to keep you there for an extra year or two. Then you fold up, and then we're down more tax revenue. That's not smart business.
You know what? For the next, I don't got my phone near me. I don't think so. I'm just gonna look up the Modell law to see what is the city really trying to do to have a good fighting chance in order for them to stay at the lakefront. I'll look it up probably next show and tell you what's going on.
I'm telling you, it's tax revenue.
Yeah,
because the Cleveland Browns the facility, while they rent the facility, they run the facility, and they have received federal funding for a lot of the upkeep of this facility, for the building of the facility. So all that money is tied to that. That is the holdup. If there was no federal money or anything that was tied up, state money or whatever, they can get them to go anytime they want to. But because they done took money from all these different people, and they have a direct impact on the economy of the area, this is what they're trying to do to keep them here. I understand the law. Will it hold up in court? Who knows? This is a 50-50 chance, honestly. Right. But it's really, it is about the money, but it's because of the taxation that was involved in order just to build it.
Mm-hmm.
They attached it. This is our guarantee of keeping you here. You will never be able to make that decision again, because when Modell left, well, he was saying they won't build me another stadium. Well, the thing about Modell was he got money for he got the parking, he got all the concessions, and a lot of the upkeep of the stadium wasn't even up to him because he was renting the stadium. The city of Cleveland was on the hook for the renovations of the stadium. It just wasn't what he wanted. So he wanted a brand new facility. So when his opportunity come to leave, he got up and he left, and couldn't nobody say nothing. And even though he had received all this other funding and everything, this is just the way that it go. So this is how they
real quick, Coach, before you move. But see, if I pay that future tax now, can't stop me.
That's why, and that's why I think that the city will try to attach it some type of way to where it will be a consistent tax. It won't be no upfront.
All right, y'all. We're about to get into the next topic here. Myles Garrett said in one of his interviews that he had the negotiation with Andrew Berry, and I guess the negotiation went well. Saying he, and I quote, he said that they have they're more in contention than people think. What is you guys' honest thoughts about Miles's comments about saying that does he know something we don't know? Are they going to actually draft somebody to get him some help? What is your honest thoughts? Let's switch it up a little. Let's go with you, D. What's your honest thoughts?
I think it's bullshit. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You know, you're closer than you think. Whether you bring in a Kirk Cousins, whether you bring in a Sam Darnold, you don't know. You come on now. You might get a quarterback and he might be the shit. He might be shit. So saying that you're closer, I can see if the guy was already in the building and he's already shown that he has playoff potential. Come on, man. I you know, they pull the wool over your eyes so much just to get the people to listen. No, bro, y'all ain't proved shit to say that we still in contention, that Miles is cool. I still say if some shit pop, Miles might be gone. I'm not trying to hear this. It's not logical to say that we're still on this direction when you have not put the right person in place yet. You're going to go and hire the tight end coach. Fuck out of here, man. That's all I got to say. That's bullshit, man. I don't fall for that. You can't pull the wool. Like I said, you can't pull the wool over my eyes. You can't do it.
Okay, TP, what's your honest thoughts, player?
Me personally, first of all, I need to know when you say that they were in negotiation talk. What's negotiating, his contract or what? I mean,
who the hell knows? It said they were having some type of negotiation and
okay. Yeah. But his statement on the team, me personally, y'all know, I don't know. When y'all know, I love my team. I think we have a hell of a team. That man, Deke, he loved his team, but he just know that the Browns are cursed and we can have Superman in every position, and somehow the Browns were messing up. So he just speaking on the curse. I don't know what he talking about. Me personally, I say that we are close like Myles Garrett, because if you look at it, besides, okay, the whole AFC North. Look at player-wise on defense. We have probably the number 1 or the 2 best defense in our division. Now let's go to the offense. Now, besides Cincinnati, which they played bad this year, besides Cincinnati, player for player, if we get a quarterback, we 1 or 2 in our division. So why aren't we one or 2 players away? We have a great roster. And Miles is right. We have a great roster. All we need is a quarterback and maybe another wide receiver.
Bruh. The Browns have no identity. And this is a crazy thing. You don't have a quarterback. You're not even sure you're going to have a running back. Now, come on, bruh. Come on now. I know you're optimistic about your boy D4. I know that.
No, 4 done. 4 done.
Okay. Oh, so you finally admitted 4 is done. All right, cool. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. Okay, so if 4 done, you have no field general. You don't know what your boy what your boy Chubb gonna do. Chubb can dip. Miles got you on the fence. The secondary, Newsome, damn it. What Ward? I mean, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Come on now.
Okay, riddle me this. If we get Abdul Carter, put him on the other side of Myles Garrett. Now we got Denzel, we got you hate Thornhill, we got Delphi,
trash.
And on the other side we got Emerson. Now with that front 4 getting all that pressure, guess how good our corners is going to look? Guess how good our safeties is going to look? So the defense is going to be locked. Our defense was going to be like number 1 again. Now we just need just a little bit of quarterback play. We can go to the Super Bowl the same way the Ravens did with Trent Dilfer or whoever they had. Our defense can lead us there. And all we need is a little bit of quarterback play.
I think you're a little bit jumping the gun.
I wish this was a real blunt instead of a black and miles I could smoke out.
All right.
I don't see smoke. Let me say this real quick. Where are you gonna take Abdullah at? Where you taking him at?
Oh, we taking him at 2.
At 2.
No.
At 2.
Okay.
Because the last thing I want is somebody else to take him, then he becomes a superstar. That's the last thing I need for him to become. Look, we've missed out on great draft picks in this crazy ass league. I don't want to make that same mistake again. So we might as well take him now at 2. Don't go after Shador because I don't want to deal with his daddy. Cam Ward, if he's there, take a shot. What the hell?
All right. So,
but anyway,
I got to jump in. I'm gonna try to figure this out for you. Okay.
Go ahead, Coach.
So, the new offensive coordinator is Tommy Rees. Okay, Tommy Rees is familiar with the Browns. Served as a ball boy. His daddy coached here. All that good shit back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he coached down at Alabama. Who is his quarterback at Alabama? Jalen Milroe.
Oh no.
Okay, so now that's a second round pick right there. You ain't got to pick a quarterback in the first round. That's the second. If he wants Jalen Milroe, he can wait to the second round, and he's Jalen Hurts' protege. Now, the offense is going to go back more toward what Stefanski wanted last year. But I think that you can train Milroe up. If you draft him and train him up, that's one thing. But if you already brought a dude in here who already had bad habits, and had a certain way that he wanted to play, then you already doomed from the start. That's why I always said that, he didn't fit in Stefanski's system. Nobody fits in Stefanski's system till you're trained up in it.
Okay. Coach.
You can put any. Oh, go ahead, D.
No, I'm sorry. No. Go ahead, finish the statement. Go ahead. My bad.
And you can, me and my friend, we Bates, we have this thing where we say, well, you can put a trained monkey back there and tell him to hand the ball off and throw the ball. As long as you train him in your system, that's all you need. You need him to make decisions based upon what's in your system. Okay, that's what you need. Now if he can grow into becoming something dynamic, that's great. But the first thing that you have to do is train him up in your system and make sure that he knows and is comfortable in that system. That's what you do with a rookie quarterback. You don't bring that in here with some dude that's been in the league for 5 years already, because he already is what he is.
So wait a minute. So we'll be doing that number 2. If we get in a quarterback in the second round, what you doing with that number 2 pick, Coach?
Honestly, you can start trading folks at that point. I'm not going to say trade down, but I would rather entertain Travis Hunter. And you can get rid of one of them defensive backs if you wanted to go that route.
All right.
Now, if you trade back, you better get multiple picks.
No doubt.
It has to be something that's worth your while, and it need to be picks in this draft, not picks that's going to be next year and the year after next. That don't do you no good. You need help. And you need help right now.
All right. So your boy has been watching. I've been watching a lot of film in the last few days. When it comes to Cam Ward, when it comes to Shador, let me make sure. When it comes to Beck, Dart, make sure I get all that. Ellers.
He did his research.
I noticed something, man, with these guys. Yeah, these guys are in the shotgun so much that I only seen 2 quarterbacks really was Beck and your boy from LSU, who actually came under center. Stefanski likes under center quarterbacks. That's why your boy Flacco prospered, made mistakes. Your boy Crab Leg, prospered. The system, and I know TP is like, he feel like Stefanski should cater to that quarterback. Now, Jalen Rose is like a mini Lamar Jackson that does not fit what Stefanski wants to do. I need a guy who's under center. That's what Stefanski wants. A guy who's under center. So when I can do these play action, all these guys, if you look at the highlights, these guys, it's shotgun snap. I was like, damn, is anybody going to go under center? And if you're going to put the blame on somebody, I'm giving you the guy who, to me, I don't feel like Sanders. I don't feel like it. No, I don't honestly have a problem with them trading back now. Trading back, because I think you can get Beck. I think you can get the other cat who actually I saw under center to be able to run that now. Now, I know y'all might disagree. And like I said, a good coach can make it happen. Well, that's not how Stefanski roll. If he wanted to change it up, why are you hiring your tight end coach as your offensive coordinator if he wanted to change it or was willing to change it up? Stefanski is not changing shit. You better find somebody.
No, wait a minute. Now, I'm not going to defend the man, but I'm going to put it out there like this.
All right.
From the body of work that I've seen from Tommy Rees, I think he's able to adapt. You know that.
If he's not calling the plays, he's still running.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
He ain't said what he gonna do yet, even though we are assuming he's gonna call the plays again. Okay, that's fine. If he calls the plays, and that's his ass. Okay, that's the bottom line. Okay, but if Tommy Rees has more say so in it, he's a Bill O'Brien guy. All those guys he's trained under established coordinators in the National Football League. Who's more respected than Bill O'Brien? I mean, and this is what Jalen Milroe was running. We can make the argument that Jalen Milroe declined under the new coach. Okay, I think we can make an honest assessment of that. Okay,
all right.
Because, I'm not saying Milroe is the guy, but it would make sense that you draft somebody that you're familiar with, that you can train. You know what he can do and what he can do and what he can't do. So
all right.
You're gonna find somebody in that vein.
I gotta say this.
Go ahead.
And you know what I'm saying, real quick. I'm about 90% sure the Browns gonna trade back. Who that is, it is what it is. But I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna stand on my word. Now I'm about to put out 2 bets. I'm about to put out 2 bets. TP's bet. If the Browns don't trade back, y'all get a shrimp dinner. All 3 of y'all. If I'm lying, I'm flying. You ain't even got to reciprocate. The Browns going to trade back because that is their MO. If they don't trade back, then I owe y'all shrimp and scampi dinner. And I stand on my word on that.
Right.
I'm 90% sure the Browns going to trade back and get And it ain't gonna be Shador, and it's not gonna be Cam Ward. That's all I'm saying. 100.
Okay, when I got two things. When the Browns came out and said since they found out Deshaun re-injured his Achilles, he got to do surgery. He's gone for a whole nother year. So now they got to reevaluate the draft. So no, I don't know where they're gonna go with the draft. So I don't know if they was looking at a quarterback or if they're looking at him now. But Coach Riddle, Coach, you the coach of the Cleveland Browns. Deke is tripping. Deke is tripping. Now you the coach of the Cleveland Browns, and you like all your quarterbacks to play under center. Then Dirt Dog, the GM, say he come to you and say, look, man, we can get one of the best talents. He's only 24, 25 years old. I'm about to make a deal with him. Give you I'm gonna give him $230 million guaranteed. Can you work with him, Coach? What you gonna say?
Are you out of your damn mind?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. It's kind of a loaded question. But, no, because I got to know all the reasons why. But I hear what you're saying because that's what we had said.
Yes.
Okay. If I had a chance to do it, I would probably say no.
Mm-hmm. But I'm the GM, so I do what I want. This is my team. You just got to coach what I give.
You know what? I want my money. So I got to coach up what I got.
So
okay.
No, so now I forced him on you.
Yeah,
what you gonna do when I force him on you?
The question is, so for me is, do I want my money, or is it just so bad to where I can't be here?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get my money. So if you want to fire me, it's still your ass at the end. Somebody else gonna get fired outside of me.
So as a head coach, trying to make a team good in the NFL, you get one of the top 3 or top 5 best quarterbacks in the league in your hands. You're not going to adjust your playbook for him?
You make some adjustment, but you don't make such an adjustment to where it's not what you recognize.
Okay. After the first year, it don't work out. What you do the second year?
Somebody got to go. Either me or him.
His is guaranteed. Where he going? He got.
I guess I'm gonna be leaving then because listen, we went through this, and I want you to think about it like this. It depends on what the player is like, because we actually went through this with Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
Okay. Baker Mayfield was a shotgun quarterback. He run that spread, and then when he came here, he was asked to go under center. While he was uncomfortable with it, they were able to coach him up and get his mechanics together to where he could operate under center. That's one thing we never saw with Watson. His mechanics was never right. He never felt comfortable. So the question for me is asking, is he coachable to that? I don't give a damn if he's $230 million. Is he coachable? Now, I just had one of the most hard-headed dudes playing quarterback, and I was able to coach him up and get us to the playoffs. And now you're bringing in this guy who's supposed to be better, and I can't coach him up. So who is it? Is it me or is it the player?
That's a good question, because that was the topic we were going to get into next. About there was some rumors going around or something leaked or whatever it was that Deshaun Watson didn't feel comfortable in Kevin Stefanski's system.
It ain't no rumor. It's documented.
It ain't no rumor.
Yeah. I mean, let me chime in a little bit on this. I mean, when I see he does look uncomfortable. It doesn't play to his system. When I saw him when he was with Houston, I saw a lot of play action, a lot of shotgun. He was barely under center for a guy his size and how tall he was. He was in shotgun awfully a lot. So I wonder if that was more of his strength. It's a lot of things. I don't understand. We really thought we were getting an upgrade from Baker Mayfield. I still think if he didn't get hurt and Stefanski would have let him run what he felt comfortable of running, Who knows? We might be in the playoffs right now as we speak again.
I would
quarterback
say,
you
See, that was Kubiak, man. That's another system. You're coming here now. This is what I'm gonna say this real quick. I believe now, when I'm looking at it logically, that Jimmy said, "Yo, I'm gonna pay this dude. I want you to bring this dude here."
yep.
I think that
Exactly.
now that Kevin said, "You know what? I think he's talented. Maybe I can do it, but he's not my first pick." I think Kevin, because of the power struggle, did not have the authority to say, "Nah." I think in hindsight, Kevin, "Nah, I'm not. I know Watson. He's this and that. I ain't feeling that because he don't really fit it." It showed. It showed tremendously how he just couldn't do it. And now, okay, cool. You documented that. I don't want to be under center like that. Here's the shotgun, but we in Cleveland. Different personnel, different group, different coaches.
Thorough, put your hat up. Put your hat up, Thorough. Just stop it. I see you repping your little four.
I don't know why, because he said tonight that Forrest done. I don't. Why you repping him? He's done.
Peep game.
He's
Peep
switching
game.
his hats like women switch men. I don't
Okay,
understand.
peep game. No.
Like damn.
Peep
come
game.
on,
Peep
man.
game. What y'all failing to realize is we have a stubborn head coach. That's why he didn't get along with Baker. That's why him and I ain't gonna say he don't get along with Watson. Him and Watson is cool, but he doesn't know how to adjust. And when I was asking you those questions, Coach, it's like, do anybody think that Harbaugh wants to run the offense that he's running in Baltimore? No. After his first year, he see you can't run this pro style offense that I wanted to run. So what did you run in college? That's what I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna put my pride aside for you. Now y'all saying Stefanski's play calling is under center. Guess what? If Stefanski, if you so-called a head coach and you don't know how to come up with another playbook, put your pride aside, and that's when you hire you a offensive coordinator that knows how to work with Deshaun Watson.
TP.
We're all here to go to the Super Bowl. We're here to work together. I'm not trying to make myself look good, my system. No, I'm gonna get me an offensive coordinator that can make this guy look good. I got to adjust to what I have, and that's what Hugh Jackson talked about. That's what all the coaches talk about. You got to, I mean, everybody, every NFL team would have loved to have Deshaun Watson, and guess what? They all adjusted.
No, wait a minute.
No,
Go ahead, Coach.
I got to respond. I got to respond on this. I think what we saw down in Houston was a lot of smoke and mirrors. I wish they would hire me. Now, I think what we saw down in Houston was a lot of smoke and mirrors because he had a lot of initial success, but on his way out the door, they was losing. And because when you lose, you get to put up stats. Okay, so let's be real about that.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't setting the world. The stats was great, but he wasn't setting the world on fire with wins. Okay, so now he comes here. You try to stick him in the system that you have. Then we turn up and we find that, okay, it's not working. So we try to go to another system that is supposed to fit for him. It still doesn't work. The man been here for almost 5 years now. We tried multiple things with him. So I have to ask the question again. Is it just the coach or is it the player? Well, first of all, we can't even keep the player on the field. Okay. And so he has such a unique skill set that you can't even find adequate backups for him. Because when you get him out there on the field, you got to be able to find backups that can run a similar system. Tell me, do we have one? No. You try to send DTR out there, he look foolish. He's gonna be in the UFL this spring. Trust me.
So, coach, I got a question.
If he
And
can
I
make
want to know
that
what you
team.
agree. I want to know if you agree.
Mhm.
If I have a guy who wants to be under shotgun, he doesn't want to be under center. Would you agree the variation of the ability or more plays? Do you not have more plays coming from under center, or do you have more plays coming from the shotgun?
Oh man, that's tough because a lot of it depends on what you're able to call at the line of scrimmage.
Mm.
So, how big is your playbook? how well do you know the playbook is really what dictates how much you can actually call. How well did that man know the playbook?
Who that?
Watson.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
He knew the playbook.
He knew it, but he was never really able to see him expansive. You know, how well was he able to call stuff at the line, make adjustments? Didn't look like he could.
Because he didn't have a line. He ain't had time.
No, that's bullshit. He did it down in Houston. But here's the thing: in Houston, it was a playground situation. They just pretty much let him go back there. They had a set play breakdown. He go out there and he do what he want to do. That's how he built up his stats down there. When you put him in a more confined offense, he seemed to have trouble. Okay, so this is nothing against him. I'm just saying, is it the coach at this point, or is it the player? I also read on him, even coming out of college, they said he was not good at reading defenses. He relied on his athleticism way too much. So now if you get put into a more formal situation, a more formal system, a pro-style system, not the spread.
Thank you.
Okay? This is where the failure was at. Now, did you think you can coach him up? If Haslam say, I'm going to roll this truck up to him and give him all his money, hey, it is what it is.
But guess what, Coach? Guess what? One of the best coaches in the league, Sean Payton, had everything that you just said about Russell Wilson. And guess what Russell Wilson went and did in Pittsburgh? He balled.
Not a damn thing. Where's Russell Wilson at right now? At home.
Damn. Hey, Coach, he made the playoffs, Coach. You know what I'm saying? He made the playoffs.
Look, listen.
We didn't do shit. We were 3 and 14.
Made the playoffs because they Pittsburgh, but it wasn't because of him.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He did his thing.
Effort. Don't get me wrong; it was a group effort, but it wasn't emphatically because of him. And they're at the point now that we're talking about they don't even know if they want to bring either one of the quarterbacks back. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, that's a
hit D-Claw. Hit D-Claw. What D-Claw said about Milrose. Hit D-Claw real quick.
Okay.
This one.
Yankee. The man looks like Lamar Jackson.
A lot of his film reminds me of Lamar, to be sure. He has the speed. They do direct snaps to him. His passes look good, but you need a real creative offensive coordinator. That's not a bad idea, actually.
But you got his college offensive coordinator. That's what you just hired. If anybody knows how to use him, he does.
So do you think there's a chance they might go after Melrose?
Hell no.
I think they will. It would not shock me to see another new number 4 here in Cleveland.
It's only 1-4 in Cleveland.
That
There's only 1-4 in Cleveland.
No, because Coach, that is beyond that. Like I said before, that is not what Stefanski really wants to do. He doesn't want, because like I said, Milrose, hey, he getting it open. I was like, damn, he like baby Lamar Jackson, and that's not our thing. And if I could see if Nick Chubb was healthy, comes back, we got another running back. Now you're asking Stefanski to make these type of changes. That is an RPO type run pass option run. That's not what Stefanski does. That's not his MO. It's just not. You hire your boy. He's the tight end coach. He's familiar with what you want to do. I do not think Milrose is the guy. I think Beck or the other cat under center who can come back into the shotgun. When you take that shotgun away, you the play action is dead. It's hard to do play action out of shotgun. So you know what I'm saying? So, but whoa, hang on, TP. It is hard because shotgun, you know where the ball's coming. It's coming straight to him. Now, if you under center, you go left or right. You can't really go left or right like that. When the ball is coming, snap, bam, you know he right there. You know, when you under center, left, play action, bootleg, roll out. You can't really do that in the shotgun. Everybody know what you're about to do, unless you do a draw play. I'm just saying, bro. No Milrose. No Milrose. If the guy does not fit, you must quit.
I got
That's
you.
all I'm saying.
Listen, I'm just saying, to me personally, with the guy they just hired, he makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Because we don't know what type of system. If they're going to go back to Stefanski's system, what the offensive linemen have asked more than anything, and it doesn't really matter what the position is where you're at in the backfield. They're talking about the overall blocking scheme.
Mhm.
Okay, so they want to be able to pull more. They want to be able to trap more. Okay, so it's not going to matter if he's under center or in the shotgun at that point. And if he's that type of player, you can plug somebody else in there. Maybe that was part of the problem this year because they were running the wrong type of running schemes to begin with. They ran more of a gap scheme this year, where they're doing the 1, 3, and the 5 versus
and
when
that's
you're
what
doing the one. Yeah.
Teller said so. It was Teller or the other guard. They said something like that. He said in the past years they pulled
a lot more.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Batonio said Batonio.
A lot more trapping.
Batonio.
Yeah. He said he only did it probably about 3 times this year.
Right.
So they ran. So I mean, the whole system was just flawed going into it.
Right. And I think if you're asking Stefanski, and I think this is what happened when they made that switch and they let old boy call the plays. Stefanski, that was Stefanski's way of saying, I ain't doing this. You gonna take the
call. We tried, Adrian.
We tried.
We ain't got to talk to him no more because
wait a minute. Now Deke was over there talking about I forgot what Deke was saying, but he made up a lot of excuses, which I've been saying about 4. Everything that you just said, I said that's what we're doing. But you making up excuses, talking about quarterbacks in the shotgun. This is a play action offense, and when you in center, you can't get the play action right. The linebacker sit right there, so it's hard to throw the ball, and that's everything that Watson had to go through. But now you're over there talking about, we can't get this player because he in shotgun and it ain't going to look right and all this stuff. I've been telling y'all from the get-go. That's why all them Joe Flacco and all them other guys under the center looked at better than Watson. They ain't better. The system fits them. But, Coach.
What you just say? You just said it. The system fits them. Bang, bang.
Yeah, you just spilled beans when you said that.
Coach, 75% of the quarterbacks coming out is in shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we get a coach that just say, you know what, I'm the head coach. I need somebody that know how to. It's 2025. I need somebody that know how to. All these players is going back to shotgun. I need me a shotgun offensive coordinator. I'm just going to be the head coach. You run this offense because I'm old school. These people that's coming out of college is not my style no more.
Okay. All right. So there's a big difference between college and professional football. And so when there's so many college teams and there's such a lack of talent at the college at college in the quarterback position, the easiest thing to teach is the spread. And almost all the teams run some variation of the spread. It's easier for them to learn how to block it. The plays are faster. It's not as much. When you get into a professional setting, there's a lot more being asked. So now you're asking those quarterbacks to be able
to cut you off, but the color of the quarterbacks are changing, and that's why they're in shotgun and not under center.
Well, I don't think that's a fair assessment.
What you mean? Everybody that's in shotgun is black.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
No.
They may be black, but that can't be the reason why. There's enough white boys that's in shotgun as well. Yeah. I mean, the shotgun was created by Tom Landry, basically.
So much racial talk here.
Danny White, man.
I mean, this is from
Danny White was throwing to Drew Hill all day.
Right.
I used to love when like I said, I used to love the Cowboys. Their coach is right. I'm just saying, like you said, like the man said, bro. I don't see a lot of these, like the 2 people I pointed out, Beck and Old Boy. I seen under center a little bit more in some of these highlights than I did Shedeur, than I did Cam. Man, you want this man to change. Yes, he's hard-headed, TP. Yes, he's hard headed. But if you give him what he want and he fuck it up, then cut his throat and
But
get
it's
his
not
ass
just
the
him.
fuck out of here.
That's what I'm saying. It's not just him though. It's a lot of the coaches and coordinators in the NFL.
Yeah.
What they try to do is incorporate enough shotgun in their system because it's a pass happy league. The amazing reason why the shotgun is there, so the quarterbacks don't have to take the steps from under center. It's not necessarily to sell anything. It's just to expedite the time.
Correct.
When you really think about it.
But these guys, coach, these guys weren't doing no 3 steps. They weren't doing no 5 step. They weren't doing no 7. They wasn't even doing it. Like, so now you got to take one of these guys who are not used to doing that, knowing that this is a staple of your system. And like I said, between the other 2 guys that I saw actually go under center, the rest of them was back in the shotgun. I'm like, man, not at the pro level. So I don't have no problem. When, like I said, I'm going to say it and be done. The Browns is trading back. If they don't, all y'all get your shrimp dinner.
Before we get into the next topic, okay. Y'all were having this little debate over Jalen Monroe. Pop said he feels like they might draft him since they hired his old offensive coordinator. D says he doesn't think so. TP, who I don't know what the hell you said. You stayed out of it like I did. So let's just go
because they all garbage. Once you get past Cam Ward, maybe Shador, the rest of them is all a gamble. They're all a gamble.
Shador is the most polished of all the quarterbacks that's coming out.
Yeah, but I don't want to deal with his daddy.
I think he'll be a viable backup right away because I think he has that type of mentality. I'm not so sure he'd be ready to start. And I think he's worked with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So I think you can get him coached up relatively quick. Whereas the rest of these cats, they got a long way to go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
What you might want to do is catch somebody in one of these middle rounds who may come from a smaller school, who may have been under center that has gone unnoticed.
Yeah.
That may be what
Shador,
you might want to do.
My bad. Shador, after the ball get over the 30-yard, that bitch is a wounded duck. I don't see his arm strength, man. I'm sitting like, damn, that shit just that shit wobble. Get in there. I'm just saying. You know?
He don't have a cannon. He floats the balls. He throws with touch, and everybody, all his wide receivers that catch the ball is wide open. In the NFL, they're not going to be that wide open.
Right.
And if he getting picked off, then we're going to have to hear Daddy's mouth.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want to hear.
One more thing, Dirk. We went from Baker to Deshaun Watson to Deion. Man, like I said, I ain't got enough blood pressure medicine to go through all this. I don't want none. Give me a dual Carter, a bona fide Pro Bowler, first round, rookie of the year, and we'll work out the quarterback somewhere else if we don't get Cam Ward.
I just want to say one more thing before we get into the next topic. For my fellow non-Browns fans, stop saying crazy stuff. For real. Who's Protect the Shield podcast?
Wow.
I don't know. I ain't claiming him today. But that's my dog.
On that note, I'm done what I just said. Let's get into the next topic. We're gonna talk about Mike Tomlin's playoff slump here. He is 6 or 8-0 in the playoffs since 2016. I've heard from fellow Pittsburgh Steelers fans who have said they want him fired. I give them that look like you guys need to put the crack down. What is you guys' honest thoughts? Because every time I hear when they say, "Oh, we need to fire Tomlin," I'm like, no, you don't. If you fire Tomlin, that's gonna be a huge blemish on your franchise, probably in history. Because if he goes to, like, let's say he went to like either us or like Cincinnati or something like that, and he made us like contenders, then like, dude, it's bad news for the Steelers.
I listen. This is going to be hard for me to say, but it's true. You run your course, and people don't hear you no more. Okay, Pittsburgh changes out coaches roughly about once every 20 years. Okay, so they have a blueprint for success. He's running into his 18th, 19th year right now. So he's probably getting close to the end of his lifeline to where people are able to hear him. He's already in a situation where he knows he's going to be at least 500 every year. So he's never going to get the draft picks that he needs in order to really retool and put the franchise where it needs to be. And then, that pressure from the fans, the pressure from the front office, he can only do so much. So while I want the brother to stay because there's not enough of us out there coaching, it might be beneficial for him at some point to move on. That's just, I don't want to see him in Dallas or some other silly ass place like that. But
it's cool, man. I'm just laughing.
But he needs to he got to start considering it at this point. I just think it makes sense.
Wow, Coach.
Go ahead.
You're gonna take one of the most. I mean, it might be a Belichick thing. I agree with you, but do you think there's somebody out there that can have the tenure, the winning seasons that what Tomlin has done? I get it, man. They shut it down. He gets you there. You get a coach to get you there, and once you get there, you always have a chance. We got a coach that we don't even have a goddamn chance. But at least Tomlin gonna do the damn thing. Coach, I get it. But
in sports,
I just can't shut down on time. Yeah.
Think about it. In sports, we do this all the time.
Correct.
Think about the Cavs. Had a coach, thought we was doing something, found out he just really wasn't that dude to get us over the top. Bring in Ty Lue, somebody I can kick him in the ass a little bit. Got their respect, got him over the top. Okay,
they did the same thing again with JB.
But was that all Ty Lue, or was that LeBron manipulating the front office to do what he wanted to do?
Y'all missing the point. First, I wasn't even gonna talk on this because I don't even know why we're talking about the Steelers on here. I was just gonna say F this whole topic. I ain't got nothing to say, but y'all gonna make me say something. Because Tomlin my guy. Now I get what you're saying, Coach, but you got to realize it's 32 teams in the NFL, and Tomlin is one coach that every player, or 75% of the players, want to play for. How many other coaches is in the NFL, regardless of his record, they want to play for him? Now you spoke on basketball. They want to play for Phil Jackson. They want to play for forgot the dude in Miami and all that stuff. He's in general manager now.
Sponsor. Oh, you talking about Pat
Riley.
Pat Riley.
Yes. So I get what you're saying about Mike Tomlin, but it's only about 3. And when now that Bill retired, is anybody who all these players want to go play for Mike Tomlin? How many other coaches can say that? Players want to go play for
Harbaugh, he can say that. And Harbaugh, Andy Reid,
maybe Andy Reid. It's about 5 of them, 5 out of 32. Yeah. So he's in a good class. So I mean, why would you want him to go?
Listen. First of all, just like what you said a few minutes ago, why are we even talking about the Steelers? Offer anything that helps make them weaker.
And that's what I was going to go with, but I don't know why I came that way.
So if Tomlin is not there, they automatically become weaker. I don't give a damn who they bring in. Okay,
I'm with you.
But for the brother's sake,
yes.
If he left today, Jerry Jones, anybody who has a vacancy will call him and probably hire him tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not worried about their coach and hire him.
Right. It's just I just feel that just looking at him from that perspective, he's not going to be able to get to that plateau. They don't have a franchise quarterback. They got questionable wide receivers. It's a lot. He's doing a lot just to get the team to 500 and playoff eligible. I'm not sure he can do much more.
Yeah, he keeps having I've heard a lot of crazy fans say like, oh, they should tank for the season to get get a number 1 draft pick, but I was like, that's not really.
That's not him.
That's not them.
Yeah.
That's not that organization's way.
Yeah.
They want to win now.
Mhm.
But to me, I think he has run into a slump. To me, he doesn't have that much talent around him to be that successful. Yeah, you got TJ. Yeah, you got what's his name?
How good are you going to be without a quarterback? Everybody.
Right. He always gets some diva wide receivers, but every wide receiver in the NFL is a diva to me. So it's a tough situation with them. We all hate them because we all Browns fans, but
I don't hate that man. He's a black man. I don't hate the man.
We said the organization, and we don't like the organization. I will support. I like Mike Tomlin. You don't see a lot of us, when the big one.
He stuck kind of like even though Mike McCarthy's situation was a little bit different. You had enough talent to kind of get you to the playoffs, but you didn't have nothing really to get you over the top. And so when the one thing they would always say about Mike McCarthy was, the players don't hear him. They don't relate. Okay. So if you're in a place 10, 15, 20 years, you have to start questioning yourself, especially with these new dudes that's popping off that he got on the roster. How well does he relate to them? Are they hearing him? Because you got dudes who was never popping, and you never heard Hines Ward's pop off. You ain't hear none of that. Now you got these new cats up there, they just say whatever they want to say, do what they want to do. And he I'm pretty sure that he done had some words with him behind closed doors.
Oh, I know he had some words with Pickens for sure.
Right, but
I gotta watch Hard Knocks.
No, but this is the type of thing that's what I'm saying. He may have ran his course there. There may need to be a different voice to come in there, and they may need to tear it down and break it up in order to get back to the level that they expect to be at. They're not going no further than where they're at right now.
Mm-hmm. Now, we about to get into the next topic. It's gonna be our last topic. It's time for the Dirt Dog Pits. Thorough, hit my theme music.
I pull up on them while you sleep. You gon' see, it's a fucking murder spree. You gon' see, won't nobody say a peep. You gon' see, don't you turn your back on me. You gon' see, roll up on them while you sleep. Catch it.
All right, we got the My Dogs picks. What was my record, TP? Because I told you so.
All right. This part of the podcast, this part of the show is the Dirt Dogs picks. But guess what? We all jumped in. We all had some fun. Whenever they all jumped in and had some fun with it, they added to Dirt Dogs picks because they think they can beat the Dirt Dog. But we're going to find out today. Dirt Dog, is he going to hold on to his belt? Last week, Dirt Dog picked. Wow, he took the Texans. Wait a minute. Dirt Dog. Okay. Dirt Dog took the Texans over the Chargers.
I won that one. I saw that game.
Mm-hmm.
I had a feeling they were going to win that one.
And Coach took the Chargers. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It happens.
You took the Chargers too.
Did I? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Told y'all, I told you.
Okay.
Just
Okay. What else you got, Thurl?
Dirt Dog took the Steelers.
Ooh.
Coach took Baltimore.
Yeah, I lost that one. I knew.
Yeah. You took Baltimore.
I lost that one.
He took Baltimore. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. When everybody took Buffalo over Denver. Yeah. Everybody took Green Bay over the Eagles. No, they took the Eagles over Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so y'all win that one. Okay, what is that? Somebody took Tampa Bay. I don't know why I got a circle around Tampa Bay, but
I didn't do Tampa.
Washington.
Definitely not me. I know I took Washington.
Oh no,
That's the one.
no, that's the one I did. That's the one I disagreed. I took Tampa Bay. I
Yeah.
was agreeing with the other ones. I took Tampa Bay.
For all you Browns fans out there, I'm just smiling because y'all kept talking about Baker. Baker cost them the damn game. Look what happened. He fumbled.
Get your Duval on. Get your Duval on. Smile.
That's the same old Baker we know and love. Look at him, always getting our hopes up, and all of a sudden he flows right on his ass. There you go.
And Baker Mayfield is 0-9 in his last 9 primetime games. He's 0-9. He hasn't won a primetime game.
I thought, but didn't they consider the one when he was with us in 2020 a primetime game? That was like at 8:00.
This is 25. You said 2020.
Yeah, you said, but he said no primetime game. You just said any primetime game he never
He's
won.
0-9. He lost 9 games. I mean, with us it could have been the 10th. I mean, I don't know. It's been 2 years since he. I mean, I don't know.
No, all right.
Go ahead, TP. Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, and everybody took Minnesota Vikings over the Rams. I don't
Wow.
Did besides the Steelers, Dirt Dog only lost 1 game.
So did we. How many did we do?
I only count Dirt Dogs.
Oh, but I need to know that.
You know.
Oh, boo.
So what you got this week, son?
All right, so let me get my phone real quick. It's right next to me. Hold on 1 minute.
Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ.
Mm-mm.
So why Dirt Dog doing that? What was me and Coach's record? That's why I like to know.
Yeah.
I know it's Dirt Dog picks. I'm not hating. I just want to know.
Yeah. No. You good?
We should be like 4-2, shouldn't we?
No, y'all a little bit better than that. Because y'all took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y'all 5-1. Because y'all only lost was the Chargers.
Mm-hmm. And what did Dirt Dog have?
We all lost
5-1.
to Minnesota, though, didn't we? Did y'all take Minnesota?
Yeah, we all lost to Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay, yeah. The Minnesota lost. Yeah.
4-2.
Yeah. So everybody 4-2.
Correct. See?
Everybody 4-2. Dirt Dog win.
You turn your back on me.
We got some good ones. They say the best one for last. Okay, so on Saturday we got Houston Texans versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Then we all know who's gonna win that one. Let's go. Oh, hold on, my bad.
Back up
KC versus the Chiefs. I mean KC versus
The Houston Texans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna give that to the to the Chiefs, obviously.
Wait a minute. We got other people. What y'all going with?
I agree.
I agree.
All right, we got on Saturday, 8:00, the primetime game, Washington versus Detroit. Detroit gonna kick their ass. Let's just be honest here. Detroit.
What y'all say?
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Reluctantly, I agree.
All right. On Sunday, we got the LA Rams versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Now that's a tricky game, my opinion. That's a tricky game because LA put it on Minnesota. Not saying they won't put it on the Eagles, but I'm gonna have to go with LA because of what's that dude's name? That wide receiver, not Cooper.
Puka Nacua.
Yeah, him. He nice. So we
Wait a minute. What y'all say?
I'm gonna ride with the Rams. I'm gonna ride with the Rams. Jalen is just not. I just don't. Without Saquon, Saquon's a beast. I just don't. No, I'm gonna roll with the Rams.
I forgot he got hurt. Yeah, he that's the problem with Saquon Barkley. He's a hell of a talent, but he's injury prone.
Saquon ain't hurt.
No, he's not. He ain't hurt.
Uh-uh.
Why did you just say he was out then, D?
No. I was saying Saquon that dude, but Jalen Hurts was hurt.
Oh,
That's what I mean.
What you
Oh,
say,
okay.
Coach?
I'm gonna go with Philadelphia. Reluctant.
I'm with you,
Okay.
Coach.
Okay, that's all right. That's half. Okay.
And all right, now this the game I think everybody is ready to watch and see. We got Baltimore versus Buffalo Bills. This is the game everybody's been talking about. I'm gonna be courteous and let my elders decide first. Let's go first. So, Pop, who you got for this game?
The former.
Wait a
Cleveland Browns.
minute. Dirt, do you got yours run down? Because don't be no copycatter.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I already got mine in my head. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going with the former Cleveland Browns.
Baltimore.
I think Baltimore gonna get it. I'm gonna ride with it. Man, Henry, they grinded the Steelers out. So I'm gonna roll with the Ravens this time.
TP.
I'm going Buffalo.
You going Buffalo?
I'm going Buffalo because y'all was hating on Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm. And for the obviously,
No, not you, Deke. Them two.
They say
You hate on Josh Allen?
Y'all was hating on Josh Allen and his offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
I hate on Ken Dorsey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ken Dorsey.
I hate on Ken Dorsey. He deserved that. That's why he's unemployed.
yeah. Ken Dorsey's a bum. We all know that. But anyway, I'm going with the Buffalo Bills, baby. Bills Mafia. We're gonna get that dub today, ain't we, Bills?
Yeah. And Dirk got the Bills.
Yeah, I got the Bills, man. Like, look, no disrespect to Lamar. Lamar and them are going. It's going to be a hell of a game. Now, I would not be surprised if Baltimore did win this game because who's going to stop Derrick Henry?
Hold on, man. Don't start double talking. Don't start double talking.
Come on.
Don't double talk.
Stand on business. Stand on business.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm standing 10 toes down. Okay, I'm going with Buffalo.
I'm gonna tell you, this is a more than a 7-point game.
Yeah, I can agree.
I don't think that the Bills can hold up. Not against the Ravens. I don't
Really?
think they can.
We're gonna see.
I agree.
It's gonna be in. It's gonna be in Baltimore because I think they had a better record.
No, it's gonna be in Buffalo because Buffalo had a better record. Buffalo was like number 2.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be in. Hold on, I'm checking it right now. Yeah, it's in Buffalo.
I don't think the weapons that Buffalo have. I mean, they're good, but I think Baltimore is better.
I think Josh Allen finally gets over the hump. Everybody want to see Lamar Jackson versus Pat Mahomes again. See, can he finally beat them? But before we go, does the winner of the Baltimore and Buffalo game? Why y'all leaning like that?
Huh?
Oh, you did that little lean, and Dirt Dog was leaning when I turned back around. Like, what's going on?
Oh man, I'm just stretching a little bit, man.
Like, what's going on? What I say is the winner of this game. Do the winner of this game win the MVP race? Buffalo and Baltimore.
No, I think Josh Allen already won it.
Yeah,
Think he already got it.
I don't. I think Lamar got it. I think Lamar got it.
It's a regular season award. It's not a postseason award.
Yeah, but I mean, they
Correct.
wait for this long.
But I think Lamar got his number 3. I think he got it.
All right.
So if one of the teams, if one of the players lose, do y'all still think that person would get rewarded for the MVP if they lose?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
Because
so the winner is going to win MVP.
yeah, that's like somebody saying.
I mean,
that's like somebody saying, okay, you the new prom king and you didn't show up. You know what I mean? You run prom king and you didn't show up.
I just think there was so much hype over Josh Allen over the course of the year. his name rang more than everybody else's. We all just assumed and knew what Lamar was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think we kind of take Lamar for granted.
Yeah,
But they've been waiting
you
for
can't
Josh
take that
Allen
away
to
from
get
him
over the hump.
though.
Yeah, I think they just want to see Josh get over the hump.
Mhm.
I think it's his award to lose.
Yeah. Yeah. I personally think it's gonna be Allen as well. No disrespect to Lamar.
It's close to me.
I think it is close. I'm not denying either one can come out on top.
Yeah.
But whoever wins this game, I think it's obvious who's going to be MVP. The main juggernaut, in my humble opinion, the two main juggernauts in this playoff race right now is probably Baltimore, Kansas City, and Detroit. Because I got Detroit going to the Super Bowl and winning it all. So, yeah, look. I see TP shaking his head. I see Pop shaking his head. Dad, I can't wait to see this look on your face, Pops. When you see the Lions hoist up that trophy, player. Oh, I can't wait.
Dirt Dog, I'm gonna ride with you. I think it's gonna be me personally. I think it's gonna be Baltimore and the Lions in the Super Bowl, and I just don't see Baltimore stopping that. Detroit is a very, very balanced team. They can run the ball, they can pass. It's hard to stop
running
a
back
guy who's balanced like that. So I think Detroit gonna get it this year. I think.
Yeah, I really think they are too.
If they defense wasn't as banged up as they are, even though they're getting a few people back, I would be a little more secure with Detroit. I just don't think they have enough on the defensive end as we get deeper into the playoffs.
Now, Dad, you got to be careful now. Your soon-to-be son-in-law is a Detroit.
He ain't got nothing to do with this. He ain't watching this right now.
Yeah. Shout out to my soon-to-be brother-in-law Charles. He's a Lions fan. He's from Detroit. Him and his family, beautiful people. The Lindsays are very nice people. So, fellas, as you guys know, this is about to be the end of the show. I want to know you guys' final thoughts. I want y'all to express how y'all feeling. What is your plans for this Ohio State versus Notre Dame game coming up? Y'all, it's gonna be a hell of a sports week tonight, folks. Because tomorrow, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the 34-5 Cleveland Cavaliers are playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder in Oklahoma City tomorrow on primetime television on TNT. Are y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Dad, I already know what Dad is. My dad, he go all in on Ohio State. He's more of an Ohio State fan than anybody who I know.
I support a winner.
Huh?
I support a winner.
You're not a Browns fan no more.
Yeah,
I still love my Browns. Come on now. It's hard. It's hard sometimes.
Yeah, he supports his Browns, but when it comes to OHIOSTATE, he goes crazy, especially for the Michigan game. So, Pop, tell him what you do for the Ohio State big game like this, especially for when we do for Michigan.
No, son, you embellishing just a little bit.
Oh, come on, Pop.
No.
Chips. We get the.
There was
Philly cheesesteaks. My mom be making potato skins.
Wait a minute. Now, because it's more than likely I'm gonna be here by myself watching it because I gotta go to work the next day, go back to work for the first time. So I will have something special here to eat. Now, for the Ohio State Michigan game, if my finances are good, then we party. We have some hooch. And get down with it.
Yeah.
Chicken, the fish, whatever you're gonna bring, and it can be a noon kickoff. the festivities might not end until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mm.
That's how long.
What day? Hey, what day is that game? What day that game?
And it goes with my birthday. My birthday is
All
always around the time of the Ohio State Michigan game. That Thanksgiving weekend. I'm a Thanksgiving baby. So I do my thing. So, but I'm gonna enjoy the game. OHIO, and let's start getting our draft plans together. I suggest we do a little draft board so we can really debate and vet these men we talking about. Dave already been doing his homework.
Yeah, he's been doing his homework.
You know what? You know what? Not to cut y'all off. Dad just gave me a great idea. Maybe from 2 shows from now. Let's give it 2 shows from now, because this is probably going to be a long process. 2 shows from now, why don't we make our own mock draft board? We all have our little mock draft board, and TP can do his little mechanical things where he shows who we picked at first and who he thinks is going to go at second for the first round. Just for the first round. We're not going to go.
I got an easier way to do it.
Okay.
Since we've been talking about quarterbacks, let's grade everybody by group. So we only been talking about two or 3 quarterbacks so far, but it's probably going to be about 10 to 12 or more at the combine. Let's figure out who some of these people are. Let's talk about them, because we might not get one in the first round, but we might get one in the 3rd or 4th.
Okay.
So we know who these people are.
Right.
So we more informed. Sound like a plan?
Yeah, it sounds like a plan to me. We can get a nice little whiteboard, or because TP the leader of the show, so
Here go my quarterback.
Well,
Here go my quarterback.
listen. I didn't grow up in the glory days of Bernie Kosar. You guys did. I had Tim Couch. That's all right, I guess. But yeah. Oh Lordy, all right. That is for sure. D, you got any final thoughts, player? I know it's a special occasion for you every Wednesday, because after every show on Wednesday, D gets on Black Ops Zombies and kills. Y'all should have saw D. D was amazing. This dude was jumping, killing people. I was like, D, I ain't never seen this side you, man. He was like, man, Jordan, I'm just that animal. You gotta see me.
I'm that animal.
I'm that animal, man. You gotta see me in action. I was like, damn, no wonder you was in the military.
Wow. All I'm gonna say is this: after when it's all said and done, the Cleveland Browns fans deserve a stadium. Tired of losing in the cold. Browns fans, you deserve a stadium.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. Now, TP?
Well, my final remarks is, Dirt Dog, you got juicy at the end. You could have left that little Steeler stuff out. We could have got into this Ohio State. Woo! We don't even know who y'all picking. When is the game? Oh man, we could have went in.
TP, I do my women like that all the time, baby. You gotta understand.
Wow.
I do my women like that all the time, baby. Wow, you full of surprises, yeah, baby. I know. Just baby. I'm full of surprises, baby.
Oh, but I just want to thank. We got what, about 25, 26 now viewers. We got some hearts. Can y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If y'all on YouTube, I thank y'all. Facebook, Twitter. I want to thank my boy Jordan Dirt Dog for hosting today. He did a good job, even though it might sound trash, but he held it down. He held it down. You keep moving. These are the things that you go through and that you learn. You do not let nothing stop you. And he just kept pushing through. So I salute you, Dirt Dog. You did your thing, boy. And just keep it up. And I ain't got nothing else to say.
We got one more person. We got to go to Pops. What's your final thoughts, Pop? And then we go to
started it off.
Yeah, I thought we good. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, I was about to say my final thoughts. My final thoughts is let's go Browns. I'm sick of you people out there saying that we've killed careers. Y'all have killed some careers as well. Let's be honest, especially you Bengals fans. I see y'all. Let me tell you one name will haunt Bengals fans. Carson Palmer. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, this is the My Dogs podcast, y'all, where our opinions are simply our opinions. Y'all stay beautiful. Go Browns. Woo woo. All right. Catch y'all later.